Hello, K4, K5, and first grade. This is Miss Kell coming to you from the ACA library, and this is your library time. So today I have a special book for you. It's called Noah and the Ark and Other Stories. So these are some Bible stories that are rewritten by Anita Gennari and illustrated by Lucy Barnard. So illustrated, who drew the pictures, and who wrote the stories is the author. But really, God wrote these stories because these are rewritten from stories in the Bible. So they are nonfiction, which means they are true stories. They're not fake, they really happened. Nonfiction, that's our word for the day. So let's enjoy this book together. Noah and the Ark and Other Stories. There it is again. It has some good pictures. Noah and the Ark. There was once a man named Noah. Noah was a good man who loved God. He was always ready to do what God asked him to do. But there were also many wicked people in the world. God was sad to see that the world was no longer a good place in which to live. God decided to send a flood of water to wash the wicked world away. He told Noah to build a big wooden boat called an ark. It would keep Noah and his family safe. Noah and his family worked very hard to build the ark. It took years and years and years, but at last the ark was finished. Then Noah and his family collected a lot of food and went into the ark. And every kind of bird and animal also went into the ark, two by two, a male and a female. And the ark is a big ship, it's a big boat. God sent a terrible storm. It rained and rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights. The whole world was flooded with water. When the rain stopped falling, Noah sent out a dove. When the dove came back with a leaf, Noah knew that the ark was near dry land. Soon the ark came to rest, and Noah and all the animals came out. God sent a beautiful rainbow to fill the sky, and life began on the world. Began again on the world, in the world. And that's the end of Noah and the ark. Now we have the birth of Jesus. Long ago, a woman named Mary lived in the town of Nazareth. One day, an angel told Mary that God had chosen her to have a special baby. A powerful emperor ruled the land. The emperor gave an order. He told everyone to go back into the town, to go back to the town where their families from where their families came. He wanted them to be counted. That's called a census when they do that. Mary and her husband Joseph had to travel to Bethlehem, where Joseph's family came from. It was a long and dusty journey. Mary rode on the back of a donkey. The town was crowded with people and there were no rooms to spare. The only place for Mary and Joseph to stay was a small stable. Later that night, in the stable, Mary's son was born. She named him Jesus. She wrapped him in a blanket and laid him on a bed made of soft straw. On a nearby hillside, some shepherds were looking after their sheep. An angel told the shepherds that baby Jesus had been born and that he had been sent by God. At once, the shepherds hurried off to Bethlehem. They took a tiny lamb as a gift. There they found Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. Three wise men followed a star to the stable. They gave Jesus gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They knew that baby Jesus would grow up to be someone very important. And now we have a story from when Jesus had grown up. He got older. He was an adult now. This one's called Friends of Jesus. One day Jesus was walking by a big lake. He saw a fishing boat by the shore. Jesus stopped to talk to the fishermen. The fishermen were busy fixing their nets. It was hard work and it hurt their fingers. They were happy to stop and rest. The fishermen's names were Simon and Andrew. They told Jesus that they had been out all night fishing, but they had not caught a single fish. Jesus told the fishermen to row out into the middle of the lake again. They did not think it would do any good, but they did what Jesus said. Simon and Andrew threw their fishing nets over the side of the boat. What a surprise! The nets were soon full of hundreds and hundreds of fish. One of the nets was so happy that the fishermen could not pull it up into the boat. They had never caught so many fish before. Jesus was waiting when the fishermen got back to the shore. He told them to follow him so that they could help him tell people about God. So the fishermen left their fishing boats and nets and went with Jesus. They became his special helpers and friends. They helped him spread his message about God. And his special helpers and friends were called his disciples. We have one more. This is a really good one. This is called the lost sheep. Jesus often told people stories to teach them about God. One day he told his friends this story of a little sheep that got lost. And the stories that he told were called parables. Once there was a shepherd. He had a flock of 100 fine sheep. He looked after them and kept them safe from wild animals. One night, the shepherd was taking his sheep home. He counted them as they went through the gate. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99. One of the sheep was missing. Where had it gone? The shepherd was very worried. He set off to look for the little lost sheep. The shepherd looked everywhere, but he could not find his sheep. Soon it began to get dark. It was difficult for the shepherd to see anything. Just then the shepherd heard a sound. Baa, baa, baa. It was the sheep bleating. It had got tangled up in a nearby thorn bush. The shepherd was happy to see all his sheep, and he carried it all the way home. Then he had a party to celebrate finding his lost sheep. Jesus told people that the shepherd in the story was like God. God loves and looks after everyone. Everyone is special to God. And that's the end. So I want you to remember that you are special to God too, and God loves you, and we love you. And we hope that you have a very good rest of the day. And I hope that you enjoyed this story. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.